crispy.
Hey, good morning YouTube. It's Tom and I'm back again with another haul video. And I figured this week I'd do something a little different and shoot my video from my long boxes. I got a lot to put away, and Matt, there's your Submariner cup. That's I got to find a way to get this to you. So I digress. So these are the books that I have to show, and you know, I'm very excited to show these books. Last week when I had shot my video, I had said I had some extra books to show from some trades that I was working on, and they're in here. So without further ado, I'm just going to use Thanos' fist here to prop her up. And let me just turn this down a little bit. Alright, on with the show. We'll start with this book here. So I've said before, this is one of my favorite David Finch covers, and Matt, Comic Hoarder 410, attended Baltimore Comic Con recently, and he's done a lot of nice things for people in the community, and recently some people have been giving him some shit about some people that are kind of phony in the community, as far as, that's all I'll kind of say about these other people, but they're kind of not in the video making business for the benefit of others. It always seems like they've got some angle to it, but Matt's a pretty genuine guy, and he took some flack from kind of, you know, point this out to people about these other folks, and just want everybody to know that Matt is a huge asset to this little community that we have of you know, basically we're just comic book collecting people. And Matt's always trying to do something for somebody in this community, and he knocked it out of the park for me. So I'll just show you guys some of the stuff he hooked me up with. We also did a trade at the same time, but he got me David Finch's autograph on my Wonder Woman book, and it's kind of hard to see, but there it is there. And this is like my favorite Finch cover. You know, and he wasn't going to get David Finch because he says his lines are really long, and I can understand why. But he got this and something else signed for me, which I'll show when we come across it in the video. And then here's some other books that I got from Matt in the trade. The Bones Source book. Wizard number 13 and a half. And it has one of those silly certificates in there. Supergirl number 5, amazing Michael Turner cover. I think I have the other one where these two, you know, flip. Michael Turner Supergirl sketch cover. And then Supergirl number 4. I do not think this is Michael Turner, but I had this once before and I traded it, and now I got it again. Cool cover. Batman 410 from my Batman run, and a price variant for Dracula number 44. It is beat to hell, but I don't mind, because Dracula books are always hard to find, and when I do find them, people want top dollar for them. Then I also made a trade with Vincrew, as many of the people in the community have. And these are the books that I got from him. Tomb Raider Witchblade. Michael Turner cover. This is Michael Turner. Yep. Michael Turner cover on that. And then a lot of other Michael Turner books that are indie books that I don't normally come across. His Aspen work for titles that he's worked on in Aspen Comics are all great. So we got this one here. Soulfire Zero, Fathom Beginnings, number 1. I think I grabbed 2 there. Here's an artist that Mike's got me turned on to, Artgerm, and he did this great Batgirl cover, number 11. Free Comic Book Day, Aspen, featuring Soulfire and Fathom, Michael Turner. Not one of his better covers, but it's still pretty cool. I like this one. Fathom number 3. I have a couple of issues of this now. I should, sit down and read it. I have so much reading I gotta do. And number 13. He also helped me finish my Spider-Woman origin book. So I had 1, 3, 4, and 5. Now I got number 2, and I got the whole set completed. This is a book that I was really glad to get because I love this artist, Milo Manara. It's X-Women. It's a Marvel one-shot, so I can't wait to check this out. This next book I found at my local in the quarter bin. I already have it, but anytime I can find an Adam Hughes book on the cheap, I'll pick that up. So, DC Comics presents Superman. Marvel Premiere number 22. Pick this up. This one was only $1. This is a character that I'm kind of on the hunt for. The White Tiger appearances. Anything that's Heroes for Hire characters, I'm trying to look for their first appearances. But I found this in the quarter bin, White Tiger, part 1 of 6. I read it. It's actually pretty cool. I've got to find the other copies. That would be the other issues. I'd love to read this. Found this in the quarter bin as well. Danger Girl number 4, J. Scott Campbell cover. And number 6. So I was very excited to find those. This next book, I haven't read this yet, but the interior art, as well as the cover on this, is amazing. Another Aspen book, and the artists that work at Aspen are just top notch that I've seen so far. And this is a book that Vin Crew had showed us. He sent us. We sent text messages back and forth all the time of art that we like and stuff. And Mike had come across this, and I was like, "Ooh, I've got to get this." And this was like 2 months ago, I think. And I had my local shop order it, and it came in. So this is Onibia Zero. So I'm very happy to get this. I can't wait. Let me get my shadowy arm out of the way. So there we go. That's a gorgeous cover. Then we got some other flea market stuff here. I found a Hellboy 2 of 2. Almost Colossus. I don't know if I have any of the other parts. I don't think I do. So there we got that for 50 cents. Superman number 53. It was actually behind another book. I bought this because it was in immaculate condition. Plus, I like these old school bags that they came in. The World of Smallville number 1. This was 50 cents. ROM number 70. If I can find ROM for 50 cents or 25 cents, I'll pick it up. And number 11. I found another copy of Superman Annual number 11. Those of you who remember the Justice League cartoon, we redid this, and it was a great episode. This is a good story. Alan Moore story. Found this for $1. Avengers 257, first appearance of Nebula. Found that for $1. I found a really beat up copy of the first appearance of Taskmaster. I think this was 50 cents, no more than $1. I couldn't leave it behind. This will be my reader copy, I guess. Phantom Zone number 1. And I found this, Amazing Heroes. It's got Rocket Raccoon on the cover, and I think it was featuring the, those mini-series that Marvel did that were done by Bill Mantlo. But I grabbed it because of Rocket Raccoon on the cover. This is a book I was pretty glad to find. Infinity Gauntlet #1. I already have 2 completed sets of this, but I want to do a 3rd one. And then who knows, maybe I can trade it or flip it and use some money to grab some other books that I really want to get. It's tough doing this on a shoestring budget. I get like a $50 allowance as a grown man every week, and I still got to get gas with that money as well. So, you know, it's dollar bin or bust. And luckily this one was in one. So Infinity Gauntlet #1. I found Warlock #2. These are all buck a piece. Warlock #3 versus the Magus. And another Michael Turner Witchblade #6. Nice cover. I thought this was The Darkness. I haven't read this yet, but his first appearance is like issue 10, I was told. But it looks just like him. And I don't have a lot of Flash books, but I found this one. 25th anniversary #300. That was only $1, so I grabbed that. Let's shift over here a little bit. Actually, let me shift the books. Sorry about that. So I found some books loose that were, I think, $1. I can't remember because it's been a couple of weeks already, but this was one. Captain Marvel #24. And this bottom corner is jacked up, so I'm trying to press it out underneath some long boxes. So we got that one. Deadpool #4. Again, a lot of these were loose, and I'm just trying to flatten them out a little bit because they were, you know, they had some waves to them. Another copy of Secret Files and Origins #1. It's also got some bowing, if you will. I'm trying to flatten that out. And this is what happens when you store your books without boards. They get kind of bent over like this, and that's what happened with these. I found 2 copies of X-Men #283 and 282. I'm trying to press these out as well as best as I can. First appearance of Bishop. You know, they were only 50 cents, but it's not water damage, thankfully. It's just, you know, being bent in the box, so I've got some work ahead of me to try to flatten them. Found this for $1. First appearance of Mr. Sinister, but it's got some bends, and here's a good way to see it here. So it's warped as hell. So it's on my to-do list. I might get it pressed professionally if what I'm trying to do doesn't work. Back to some books that I got back from Matt, Comic Hoarder 410. He got me my Usagi Yojimbo signed. But he was going to get a sketch for himself, and Sakai did the sketch on the wrong book. So Matt wound up getting me this little sketch as well. By accident, you know, I told him he could have kept it for himself, but he kept it from, you know, he sent it to me, and I offered to pay him for the sketch, and he told me don't worry about it. So, I mean, this is the type of guy that Matt is. He also got me this Baltimore Comic-Con exclusive Harley Quinn, signed by Amanda Connor, and I think that's Palmiotti on the bottom. I can't make out that signature. I forgot to ask him. Maybe it's Palmiotti. I'm just glad to have the Amanda Connor signature. This is a book I got from him in trade. Gen 13, issue 13B with J. Scott Campbell cover and Bone on there, so I'm very happy to get that. Oh no, I take it back. I got this from, I forgot, I made a trade with Scott X 1307. This is one of the books I got from him. You know, we're always picking up books for each other at the flea market. Sorry for the glare on top there. Here we go. So he got me that. And he got me this issue of Gen 13, number 16. This is the book I was glad to get from Scott. JSA Classified #2. And then he found, he's a big Nexus fan. and I didn't know that he had done any covers, but Adam Hughes did work for the Nexus. So I'm going to have to look for some other issues that he may have done. And then he found some Power Man and Iron Fist books from my run, number 72 and number 106. So that's awesome. And then Matt also got me this from Baltimore Comic Con. Red Sonja Conan, signed by the artist, and I forgot who it was. I love the cover, except for this little tiara that she's got on here. I can kind of do without that. And then, let's see, where'd I get these books here? Oh, last Saturday I met Jimmy C at the Meadowlands Flea Market, and he introduced me to his guy that he always buys books from. And I spent a total of $25 at his stand, and these are the books that I got. I'm trying to put this together, this run. Red Sonja, She-Devil with a Sword, number 50. Get the shadow out of the way. So we got that. This is a book that I got from another dealer at the Meadowlands. I got 3 books from this guy for $5, and these were 2 of them. Vampirella with an amazing Dave Stevens cover. Love this cover. He did a print of this a long time ago. I see it on eBay every now and again. I'm going to see if I can get that. It's got a great Halloween feel to it. Vampirella. And then another Dave Stevens Vampirella cover. Going back to Jimmy C's guy, I found this in a box that he hadn't, he told me he didn't go through the box yet, or he had just gotten the box and there was nothing major in it. I found this in there, and Jimmy saw this with me, and this thing had a huge, it was rolled, the pages were kind of feathered out this direction. It had to, if I was going to bag it at the time, I would have had to have put it in a silver, Golden Age bag. But when I got home, I tried to straighten it out, the book out as best as I could, and it presents a lot better in this bag and board than it, actually is. There's some major spine issues on this, but I've been chasing this book for a while. It was the last part of the first appearance of Killer Croc, and I think it's also the first appearance of Tim Drake. I don't know why I don't know that, but yeah, pretty sure that's who it is. I got this in that $25 deal. Found some J. Scott Campbell covers that I'd never seen before. Warlord of Mars, number 3. Love that cover. And then some more Red Sonja, number 53. Number 44. I saw this book in Francis McMiniman's video. He had just purchased one of these. He had the whole run, but I don't know enough about this. I think this has been optioned for a TV show or a movie or something, and it's done by the creator of Bone, Jeff Smith. I got Razzle, number 1. Another amazing J. Scott Campbell cover, Warlord of Mars, number 2. I should have looked before I made the video so I can make some intelligent comments on this book. This is the first appearance of somebody. I'd seen this in other people's videos, and when I do that, it kind of sticks in my head when I see the cover again. So I picked this up in that group. This Danger Girl, number 6, J. Scott Campbell cover I'd never seen before. I actually picked that up in the deal with the other Vampirella books. So he wanted $3 a piece, or 2 for $5. I had $5 left, and I said, hey, will you sell me these 3 books for $5? And he did. This cool Wonder Woman book I got from Jimmy's guy, number 2. It's actually not Wonder Woman, it's Flash, but Wonder Woman's featured prominently on the cover with another bondage situation that they always seem to be putting her in. I was glad to find this Bone Holiday Special. You got that. Christmas will be here before you know it. Red Sonja, She-Devil, number 45. I love these covers. number 52, number 31, number 54, number 48. And I'm glad I didn't have any of these. Number 49. And another cool cover by Linzer, number 51. This one here may be a double because I remember this cover. Number 42. I'll have to look when I put it away. I got to get some bags and boards. Number 43. Number 46. This nice cover, number 47. And then this last book here, I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he looked it up on his phone with a guy that was there that was buying from him, and he said that one sold on eBay for $30, and he showed me, and it did. He said he wanted $20 for it.
Hello?
Hello, son. I'm recording.
Well, now you gotta redo it, because, we're here.
And then, my family just came home from the gym, place where I should be going. He wanted $20 for it. I got him down to 10. Told him I already had all the single issues. This was going to be my reader copy. So it's Marvel Secret Wars, graphic novel. Got it for $10. And then this book here I picked up from my local shop, Marvel Treasury Hulk. It reprints the death of Adam Warlock. So I'm very excited to read this. And this last couple of books here I picked up from the flea market yesterday. First appearance of Atomic Skull. It's a Whitman variant, but it's got some water damage on it. But it was only $1, and I've been actually looking for this issue for a while. Just because it's another book I had seen on YouTube, and I remember Atomic Skull from the Justice League cartoon. This great Bernie Wrightson book, Batman Aliens. Got that for $1. I got 2 copies of Marvel Comics Presents number 19. A lot of people have been showing this recently. First appearance of Damage Incorporated. This particular issue had he had stuck a card in there, so that got a little bonus there. Detective Comics number 831. I didn't have this one. It's got the Harley Quinn cover. George Perez book, Wonder Woman number 120. Didn't have this. And as I said before when I showed Infinity Gauntlet number 1, I found issue number 2, so I'm working on my 3rd set of that. Got that for $1. This book here that is turned around. First appearance of White Tiger, Avengers Academy number 20. It's the White Tiger that you see now in that Spider-Man cartoon. I forgot her name, but she's also a member of Heroes for Hire, which is why I was looking for it. Hawk and Dove number 1, first appearance of the new Dove. And I went to the shop on my way home, and this is a book that's been recalled. I don't know how many copies actually got recalled, because I know a lot of people that actually got the book. It was recalled because there were some pages missing at the end of the book. Avengers vs. Infinity number 1. $6 cover price, which reminds me why I'm not buying current stuff anymore for the most part. $6 for a book is ridiculous, and Marvel, you need to be ashamed of yourself with that. This is a book that I found for $2 that I only knew about because I had seen it in Vin Cruz's video. It's not overly valuable, but it's rare. Mortal Kombat number 1, the special edition gold variant. It's got some dings along the spine, as a lot of these foil covers, if you're not careful, will get. These little books here is funny. I was walking around the flea market, and the guy had a table of just some random things, and he was getting ready to leave, and he just left all the stuff behind and yelled out "free." So people flocked over to the table just like in waves to just grab all sorts of random garbage, and I guess I did too. But I was standing right there, and the Snoopy book is a first print from. These are relatively old Charlie Brown books. This was from, what year is this from? 1972. It's in decent shape for a kid's book. So I grabbed that. It was free. And then this, A Charlie Brown Christmas, I grabbed as well. And this was a first print from 1965. And, you know, it's free, it's comic booky. It's got some spine issues, as a lot of my comic books do. I grabbed that, it was free. And then here's another book that I got from Vin Crew in trade, Deadly Hands of Kung Fu, number 19. Iron Fist cover, but it's the first appearance of the original White Tiger. I also got this Marvel Preview Presents Blade, a relatively early appearance of Blade. And last but not least, Matt got my Wonder Woman poster signed by David Finch. So I got to get a frame and stick it in it. This frame's obviously too small. I need a full-size poster frame. So that's it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the comments and nice words and all the subscribers. I'm over 720 now, which is insane. So my next video will be a haul video from a con I'm going to in Edison, New Jersey at the end of November. Got to put some money together for that. I'm going to get some autographs for some folks and some books, hopefully. And so these are some prints that I had gotten from Art Adams, the last con I went to. I finally found a frame I could stick them in. I damaged one of them somehow, so that's that. So we're at 27 minutes. Hopefully you guys don't mind the long video, and until next time, take care, guys. Bye.